Hello folks, I'm Dave Tiftickjian.
Hi, I'm Dave Tiftickjian.
Hi, my name's Dave Tiftickjian III.
And I've been in the Oriental rug business all my life.
I am the fourth generation to work in the business.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Dave Tiftickjian Sons, Oriental Rugs. Okay, we've been in business. We're celebrating our 133rd year this year, and we're going to be having a great anniversary sale celebrating that. But this year, I felt that it was important that people should kind of know our family values and our traditions and how our business actually got started and why it's been here for so long and why it's getting into the fourth generation. I would like to give you a little family history. My grandfather came here in 1892 at 11 years old. And that's amazing when you think about it. A man who's 11 and 12 years old leaves Malatya, Armenia, leaves his family, gets on a ship, goes from the Black Sea to Egypt, Egypt to France, and then takes the Niagara, which is the name of the ship that he got on, and arrived in Ellis Island August 10th, 1892. He had traveled with 900 Armenians, and he also had a bag of luggage, which is very, very important. I believe his fare from France to New York was around $1, if you could believe that in today's world. He went to New York City where he had a job there, and he also, because our community, our Armenian community is very strong, reached out and supported him. And because my great-grandfather and my great-great-grandfather were prominent businessmen in Armenia and merchants there, my grandfather had a lot of connections. So because Armenia is known for a weaving rug area, very important back in the day, as well as Christianity, the church and rug weaving and family tradition were very important. So because of that and the connections, they felt that my grandfather should come to Buffalo and open a rug store and start our business, which he did in 1892, if you can believe that. So here's a man who's 12 years old coming to a strange city and opening a rug business. He saved his money because he was able, there was a genocide in 1915 where a lot of our family was killed and by the Turks, and he managed to bring two of his brothers and his mother over here to Buffalo, where he set up my two uncles as Tiftickjian brothers in Rochester, where they had a successful rug store as well, but none of them got married, and that business dissolved at the death of both of them. I was very fortunate to meet both of them and know them well as my great uncles. And again, my one uncle was brought very good cook. So when the family would get together, he would make our favorite dishes, which were kufta and pilaf. We really had a lot of fun as a family. There was a lot of great values, and those things were all passed on to my brothers and myself. We've been in the rug business here in Buffalo since 1892. And since we've started, we've changed and changed and changed. And we've always tried to keep current with what everybody likes, what all the new styles are, as well as the traditional rugs and old Persian rugs. We're very fortunate because when my grandfather first started the business, he brought in a lot of Persian rugs, and a lot of those rugs were old Persian rugs. So my dad was very knowledgeable of old rugs, and my brothers and I were trained with old rugs as well. So most of the current rug dealers in the United States have no knowledge of old rugs, identification, age, style, or even value. So that gives us an edge. So if you have old rugs and you need to know the value, or you're looking for old rugs, we have tons and tons and tons of them that we've collected over the years, probably too many. I mean, someday I'd like to retire, and I think I have enough rugs in these stores that I would never be able to sell them out. We have so many. That's why my sons will eventually come in and take the business over, and that'll be our fourth generation. Family history goes that we work till about a week before we pass away. We're very, very family oriented and work oriented. So, our businesses strive. People ask, what have you done over the years to change things? And when we first opened, we were strictly Oriental rugs, and we had a store on Main Street back in 1890. And then in the 20s, we opened another store, a home decor store. So we had two stores on Main Street, a home decor store, which specialized in mostly Japanese and Chinese goods, as well as Oriental rugs. And then the Depression hit, and we had to condense our operation into one store. So that's what we did. And then after the Depression hit and my dad came into the business, we opened a brand new store on Delaware Avenue, where we are still here on Delaware Avenue today. So when my brothers came into business, we decided that we needed to open a second store. So about 40 years ago, we opened a second store out on Sheridan Drive in Williamsville, where, it's a beautiful store, but we also specialize there in carpeting. Then everyone started asking us, we need hardwood floors, we need luxury vinyl, who do you guys recommend? So then we decided, I'm going to say 15 or 20 years ago, that we better get into that business as well. So over the years, we've changed as far as what we sell and how much we sell and what we do. And we specialize in all these operations. So if someone's looking for Oriental rugs, carpeting, or hardwood floors and luxury vinyls, we have the installers, and we're good at what we do. We got out of the home decor business, a long time ago. When my grandmother passed away, that was kind of her thing. And that's been about 30, 35 years that we've been out of the home decor. But we still like to buy antique stuff. So we have all kinds of odds and ends in both our stores of unusual things that we like, and that kind of, describe the history of who we are. We're very family-oriented people. We enjoy our ethnic food a lot. And we also all love being in the rug business because it's part of our tradition as well. Over the years, we've gotten different types of rugs, and we've really tried to get all the different rugs and styles that people are interested in. If you come in and look at our selection at both stores, you'll be surprised. We're probably one of the oldest rug dealers still around in the country. There's not too many of them that are in business that are they're still the original family like us. And no one, and I mean no one, has a selection of rugs like we do. We are looking at all different types of things, trying to stay updated, and styles and colors, and also creating our own things that people won't find anywhere else. So because this is our 133rd anniversary, and I'm also 65 years old, I felt that it was important for people to know who we are and where we've come from and what we mean to the community and what the community means to us. And I'd also have great gratitude for all the people that we've employed over the years that have worked for us and put up with us and our customers and did a great job for everybody. We're like to just say thank you to all those people, and of course all our customers over the years, and many times it's generational as well. I'm in the third generation. I'm waiting on someone from the third generation, or I'm waiting on their mother. I mean, I've known some of these people for over 60 years, so it's kind of funny that I'm still in this business and still waiting on people, and them waiting on their kids and sometimes their grandkids. So my kids will be here to keep the tradition going. My brothers will be here to keep the tradition going, and it's in our blood. And we'll be here for another 100 years, I hope. A lot of people ask, how do you guys do it? How do you get along? How does your business continue to strive and move forward? A lot of families can't do this. Been able to get along, my brothers and I, and our siblings that are in the business, my nephews and my kids. We do have heated arguments, but the rule of thumb is whatever goes at work doesn't come home. Family is very important. So we've worked hard to keep this business going for all our customers. It hasn't been easy at times. Everyone goes, oh, you're in a family business, you can do whatever you want. No, we can't. We're here to take care of our customers. Our customers want me to wait on them. They want my brothers. They want us to be around. So we specialize in all these things, and we know what's going on, and people trust us. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to make your life easier, to show you the selection, and take care of what needs to be done. With this in mind, and this is our big anniversary, we have reached out to all our suppliers, all our hardwood suppliers, all our broadloom suppliers, and we carry every mill imaginable from all qualities, from the most inexpensive to the most expensive. We've reached out to all these mills to give you a very special price during our anniversary. So you're able to save with some of the mills 5%, 10%, 15%. So if you're looking for stuff right now, this is a good time to buy. We've also bought, before the tariffs came out, a ton of merchandise. So when you come and you buy a rug from us, there will not be a hidden tariff price built in or cost built into the rugs. So all our rugs are at the very best price, and right now you can save up to 30% on all our stuff. We have great new products. If you haven't been in the store lately, even the last 2 or 3 months, and you're still looking for that product or an Oriental rug, we have all kinds of new products here, all marked down for our customers to take advantage. We also want to accommodate you for the Thanksgiving coming up, and also for Christmas and New Year's. So if you get in and you're able to purchase stuff, you'll get the delivery, you'll get the installation. But it's important right now to come in and take a look at what we have and get it picked out and ordered so we can accommodate you. This is a very special time for us, our anniversary. We think of our dad, our grandfather, and even our great-grandfather, who a lot of people don't know. He was a predominant Armenian merchant and politician, and he disappeared in the Russian War in 1878, and we have no idea whatever happened to him. No one heard from him. And also, in my grandfather's family, there's a few siblings that passed away or were killed, or we never heard from either. So, there's different aspects of our life, but during this time, we remember where we came from, who we are, and what we do best, and that's sell rugs. So come in and see us, and we'll be here to serve you and help you, and hopefully be here for another 100 years. Thank you.